What's going on, guys? Welcome to this video. This is basically what I've been eating for the past few days to help me gain weight, to help me bulk up, because when I was home for Christmas, I didn't eat as much, so eating this much food was not easy. I was somewhat force feeding myself at times because that's what I know I have to do to gain weight. I need to shut the dryer off. I bet you're hearing that. That's better. So I start off with a pretty simple breakfast. I have a cup of oats, I have an apple, I have roughly an ounce of the walnuts, and then I have 3 eggs. I just use water for my oatmeal in the morning. I don't use milk. I honestly prefer water. 2, 3, 4 splashes of water, like you can see the consistency kind of, and then I microwave it for about 1 minute and 15 seconds, and then I top it off with 1.5 to 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, and that's breakfast. And then I'll move on to my lunch 1 and my lunch 2. Depending on what time you eat your meals, you could be eating these different. Let's say you don't start your day until 12. Well, then you eat breakfast at 12. I get that comment a lot, or I get that email a lot to me. I don't, how do I do your plans if I don't start my day till this time? If I didn't start my day till that time, I wouldn't eat breakfast until that time. I mean, it's kind of weird, but it's just what you have to do, I guess. But yeah, back to lunch 1 and lunch 2. They're the same thing. So I've been eating my lunch 1 around 11:30, 12, and then I'll eat my lunch 2, again, the same meal, around 2:30, 3. And then I'll move on to an afternoon snack, which is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on some whole wheat bread with a Coke. Now again, the Coke is not something I do every day. That's one of the things where I happen to do it today, so I showed it to you. I don't drink a lot of soda, but I really was just craving it. It was weird, just a weird craving, so I had it. You could call it my afternoon snack or my pre-workout meal, because that's the last meal I have before I have my workout. And I do like to have a meal with a significant amount of carbs. I would like to have a little more protein in that meal. It just didn't work out that way. But yeah, there's a lot of carbs in that meal, which are gonna help for my workout. And then post-workout meal, immediately after my workout, or my post-workout shake, I should say, instead of just doing like the protein shake, to add more calories, I decided to do almost like a milkshake. So I have the cup of the vanilla bean ice cream, and then about a cup of milk, the 1% milk. You could do almond milk. I've actually started to reintroduce the 1% milk into my diet. It works for me, honestly. Like it's not as heavy, and it has more calories than almond milk. I still do the almond milk, but I've been, again, to add more calories, I reintroduced the 1% milk. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I start bloating from it, because sometimes I tend to. And then I have the 4 Oreos with a scoop of Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard Whey protein, vanilla flavored. And that's my post-workout shake. Protein, carbs, are great for right after the workout. And then about an hour later, I have my actual post-workout meal, which is the spaghetti with the chicken. Pretty simple, pretty basic. You guys saw it in the meal prep video. If you didn't watch that meal prep video, there's a link in the description, so check it out. And then my last meal, my bedtime snack, is something you guys have all seen if you watch my videos. It is the cottage cheese, the 1 cup of cottage cheese. I do a 4% cottage cheese, half a cup, and then I do a 2% cottage cheese, half cup. The reason, again, I do the 4% and the 2%. 4% is full fat, has a little more calories, has more flavor. And the 2%, it's a little bit lower fat, a little bit less flavor. Mix them together, I think it's the best of both worlds. I don't want all 4% and all that fat, so that's why I do it. And then I have the 1.5 cups of the frozen fruit medley. When I eat that meal, I just let it sit for like 5 minutes. The fruit never really gets completely frozen, so you can eat through it if your teeth are a little more sensitive. You could use fresh fruit, but yeah, that is what I've been eating for the most part. Again, minus a couple of things this entire week. It's a lot. It's been a lot on me, but I've already gained like 2.5, 3 pounds since I've been home. Again, when I was home for Christmas, I wasn't eating as regularly. I don't know why I can't say that word. We're moving on. You know what I'm talking about. I couldn't eat as often as I would like. So coming back this week, I knew my goal was to get back on the schedule, get back on the routine, and it would be tough, and it is. It's been rough. Half hour, 40 minutes eating some of these meals. It's not the most ideal, and I know not everybody has that amount of time, and you could say, well, this is your job, like I can't eat that many meals. When I worked the 9 to 5, I ate this many meals. You can go back a couple years on my previous videos. Like I ate this much, maybe a little bit slightly less than this, even when I had my job. But I know, again, it's not possible for everybody. So if this isn't possible for you, then you just need to maybe pair some of the meals together then. and you're gonna have to ingest larger meals when you get time to eat. That is gonna wrap it up for this video. Let me know what you guys thought. Feedback's always helpful to make them better, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. And you know, now it's time to eat again. So I'm out.